You're now tuned into STWF TV, the Parlay Perspective. The Parlay Perspective.
Five, four, three, two, one.
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday to you. I'm Dale. Dale Silence. Jake, how you doing today, brother?
Man, I'm great. I'm having a great time. Just put Raw on. Got done folding some clothes. Ready to talk some sports.
Sports and all things sports. Mr. Dale, what's the damn deal, Dale? Why you look so sad, bro?
Oh, I'm good. I'm all good, man. We actually had a good weekend. The Saints draft did not piss me off. So
You can tell we hear from you all weekend.
I mean, hey, look, I was having some technical difficulties a little bit. So I jumped out for that last time. But yeah, we here now. We good.
Already, man. Yours truly had a great weekend.
All right.
Back at it like we mad at it as always. Ready to have an outstanding week. Last week was the first time in a while we had five straight days of podcasting.
Yeah.
And there were two on Thursday. I was on two Thursday.
That's right. You sure were.
That's right.
What show were you on Thursday for those that may not be familiar with it?
I was on the Best in the World podcast where we talk any and everything pro wrestling.
Let's go. Hosted by yours truly, Freaky Dale.
Brought to you by BS and Beer Media.
Absolutely. Salute.
I don't know what else Dale says when he says that, but STWF Media is with it too. I tried. I don't do this normally.
It's BS and Beer Media, but I know him as Freaky Dale. Mama name Freaky Dale, I'm gonna call him Freaky Dale. Oh man. Man, let's get into it, y'all, man. Like I said, had a lot of fun this weekend. Had a lot of fun last week. If y'all hung out with us both nights, hope you had a blast with us. We definitely had a blast with you all. Had some guests on, some people we hadn't had on before. Yeah, shout out to the Jacksonville Jaguar fan. Nick, appreciate you hanging out with us.
Right.
I loved all the call-ins.
That was great.
If you, Jake.
I had to. I'm sorry.
We had some technical difficulties. But man, let's see. We did a thing today. Let me see if I can get it pulled up here. There was a press conference today from the Dallas Wings own Paige Brockers.
Oh, interesting.
Very interesting. It was so interesting that we were actually at that press conference. STWF was there.
Let's go.
I'll chat with y'all in a second, but I'm here.
Already. Man, yeah, y'all was cutting up in these comments. I had to go way back.
Yeah, people get upset when I start posting some things, and people be wanting to fuss about it, and I tell people, hey, wait for the show, and then people just keep going,
That's exactly what happened. They did a chop up in the comments. Yeah. So if those that don't know, Paige Brockers, the Dallas Wings #1 pick from last year. She the #1 pick from last year. She has a new teammate. A new teammate that, if you're not aware, they dated while they were in college. And this is from a press conference today. Like I say, yours truly attended, not yours truly, but STWF Media attended it
in the
today.
building.
Who's in the house? So let's get it going.
Hello. Before we take questions, well, first of all, awesome. There is something that I wanted to address, and I only plan on addressing it once. So if we continue to get asked about it, we will refer to this moment in time, or we will use this time to deflect and talk about our teammates. Quite frankly, I believe me and Azi's personal relationship is nobody's business but our own. And what we choose to share is completely up to us. But as media members, I understand you guys have a job to do. You guys have to ask questions about the basketball aspect of it, so that's what I will be addressing today. Me and Az have always been the most professional. We've always conducted ourselves as such. We've never let anything that happens off the court carry onto the court. That's what we continue to do. And I'm not entirely sure if this is new to media members, to social media, to new people who are watching the WNBA or women's basketball in general, but me and Az are not new to this. We've been doing this for a long time. We have countless reps at it. We have a lot of experience with it, so we will continue to use that experience to show up and be professionals, great teammates, great leaders, the hardest workers, and continue to show up and do our job and help the Dallas Wings win basketball games. To add on to that, Az Fudd was the #1 draft pick because she earned it, and it had nothing to do with me and everything to do with who she is as a human being, who she is as a basketball player, her resilience, her strength, and her career best year at UConn. So Az is her great individual person, her own great individual person, and she should be celebrated as such. And now that we got that out of the way, I would love to talk basketball. Hello.
Hello. So it feels good to be able to show a clip and show it in its entirety because it's our clip. So how you guys feeling about it?
First of all, I love our report after the game.
Say what?
I said, nah, first of all, I love the report and shout out to STWF. Yeah,
Right.
On the team. I love it.
Yay!
Yay.
Oh, nobody wants to open the envelope. Okay. So I'll open it. I think that's what coach is looking for, somebody to answer the question. Shout out to Paige. First off, you got your hair done for this. So this is something real major that you and Ozzy or you Ozzy organization, whoever the case was, speaking on, and it's been spoken about. I mean, their relationship. We know they've been in a relationship forever. You know what I'm saying? That's just us watching the college game and paying attention to it. You know? And at times trying to puzzle it, but they're together. And I'm happy that Paige, went up there and said it in the best possible way she could. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're together. And if you didn't get that and you want to keep asking questions about it, then we're going to see a side of Paige that maybe you don't want to see. So shout out to her. When the media asks, just give them the answer one time. After that, you can kind of be a dick about it. We see a lot of people be asked the same questions over and over, and they are, their reaction is now negative. And it's been happening a lot more in sports, and I don't think it's been any flashbacks. Just don't talk crap about the referees, and you're good.
That was a Devin Booker shot. Leave him alone.
You take that.
Yeah, I'm with Tuka on that. She answered it this time, kind of, and I think she started it by saying, going forward, if they ask, then they're going to reference them back to this particular one. So, it could be what it is on basketball now.
No.
Yeah, I think she handled it well. She addressed it. There's no need for any further conversation unless it becomes a problem in the locker room, but we'll cross that bridge if it ever gets built.
Yeah. One thing that she said that stuck out to me, and I missed it the first time I watched it, but I caught it this time. And she says, this is not new to her and her teammate.
Right.
And they know how to keep it professional on the court. So, but like you say, Will, we see how it goes if something happens. Me personally, I want to look at it from a global view. The Dallas Wings are not very good right now.
They're about to be.
They're about to be. But what could you think them drafting her former teammate could be a way to perhaps try to give them more time to sell her on being a Dallas Wing?
Absolutely, and that's why these questions were asked in a sense. It wasn't just asked because everybody wanted to know your business. This is the reason why it was asked. The Wings, we've been following them. They haven't been good. One of the key positions that I thought they would go to is probably the front court. Maybe you don't think Lauren Betts is good enough, but I thought that you would go big. You went number one. You went with the best available, which is cool. But I just thought with Paige and Erica, I just thought that you was okay. But you added her and that asked them firepower. But there's reasons why these questions are asked, and then the relationship stuff ends up being on the cake just because of them being together. And I think, it is a pitch to potentially keep Paige there, of course. And, hey, you got to do what's right for the best player on your team or your cornerstone franchise player, I should say. You know?
I would say it's just an added benefit. You still got possibly the best player in the draft. I do think maybe Betts might have been the move, but it makes sense to go with AZ. I think it's an added benefit that you probably keep Paige happy. And more importantly, less than outright keeping her happy. Because, like, let's say you had the second pick and someone else scooped her before. Like, she wouldn't have been mad. But, like, if you have the opportunity and you outright don't draft her, that might have been, like, a little poke. But I think she would have understood. So, I definitely think it helps for sure when that contract comes up that she's going to want to re-sign, possibly to spend one extra season with whatever they are.
I feel like more money could have been made by her going to another team. And it sounds crazy, but if you really look at the realities of it, and now what everybody wants to talk about in regards to the relationship, I feel like for these two, both being guards in a sense, I feel like them two being on different teams and then having to meet up, depending on what conference you are, would have sold. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's another reason why, low key, I think the whole WNBA in terms of the media it has questions about this. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, the Wings are the Wings. They got that third piece, man, and they've been trying to do some things during the offseason to try to acquire some front court presence. So we'll see how they go with the three-guard set. My thing is in the WNBA, you see all these teams got bigs. These teams, you see Audrey Wilson is getting re-signed. Bree Stewart is getting re-signed. Angel Reese has got traded to a team that already had, big front coast presence. So that's in the matter of the game, it's questions that Dallas got to answer. But those questions are not being asked. It's being asked about the relationship because that's why people think that they drafted her. But Paige said it pretty well today. You know what I'm saying? But it's not over because you still have the number one pick who's going to be talked to every game for this season at least while she's in her helm, and she's going to be asked these questions. So it's not over yet.
It's going to be real funny when, like, AZ got the ball, shot with, like, clock running down towards the end of the game, and she looks off Paige and takes the shot, or vice versa, anything like that. These are going to be little things that don't mean anything in any other situation, really, but they will have a little context now, and I think that'll be funny to watch for. I like the storyline here. This could go horribly wrong, but that'll also be a storyline that we'll have plenty to talk about. So, not that I want that. I want them to be nice.
So we'll definitely be dialed in throughout the season and going forward.
Oh, yeah.
You guys familiar with the rookie Justine Pissotts?
Justine Pissotts, she's not a wing, is she?
No. She's actually with the Fever.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
The reason why I brought her up is we just pretty much got done with March Madness was like what, about a month ago?
Yes.
The draft was about 2-3 weeks ago. So preseason's already started. Well, while she's going through the preseason, she's going through the practices, she's actually completing her degree at Vanderbilt.
Oh, nice.
Do
That's
you
fire.
do you think that's something you got to keep? I think they might have to keep in mind. A lot of these, their season starts while school is still going on. Do you think this may be something to where they may get some type of partnership with the NCAA to help these guys, the people that are finishing their degrees, to do so? Or do you think they dare push the season out anymore in an effort to allow them to be totally committed to it, to what they got going on?
I mean, the season's already short enough to where I don't think they're competing with baseball, but a select few people's willing to sit down and watch a baseball game on the TV. Most people go to the ball game. I think if they pushed it back just a little bit, the only competition they have is baseball, and towards where their playoff time would be preseason football, which a lot of people still don't pay attention to. So I think if they pushed it back enough and made this strictly a summer sport, what are they really competing with? I think it'd be fine to move back.
Okay, I can see that. I kind of like the idea. Now I kind of see why they do it when they do now. So the season starts May the 8th. That starts with the second round on the NBA playoffs. Generally speaking,
I don't like it for the rookies. Like, they don't get a chance to rest at all.
That's true.
I'm gonna say this with the utmost respect. We see a league that's trying to climb up, and we're saluting them for it. And until it keeps moving up, then things like that will change.
The sacrifices they got to make.
I think you just got to go with the grind. This is what you want to do. This is the grind. Soon, I hope it changes. But me personally, I don't think they're going to move it, because the way the NBA is structured is going to be a summer sport. And as long as it's going to be a summer sport, then whoever enters this WNBA draft and gets drafted, hey, lace up your boots. That's what the game is about, man. That's what I understand. You need your rest time. But look at here, man. When we grew up grinding, we didn't want to rest, because we knew if we rest, the next person next to us was going to, or in front of us was going to try to, go over the top. No. I mean, sorry for the ladies, but hey, this is how it goes.
Okay. What's her name? Trinity Carter.
Yes,
she is back with the
Trinity
Aces.
Carter.
She took a year off, but she's made an immediate impact since coming back. They played Japan in the preseason game. She scored 18 points. Do you think she has an opportunity to earn a chance on the roster?
Absolutely, she does. This is a girl that in her last stint, she was doing the ops dirty. And I mean, there's questions to why she wasn't in the league for this year. And hopefully those questions are answered in time beat. But you can't take a person's game like that, man, out of this league at all. No matter what you try to do. We talk about growing and elevating. We growing and elevating, man. You got to have the best of the best in the league. She's literally one of the best of the best in terms of the way she comes into a ball game. She's going to help the ace. Ace is so good, I hope. I hope she makes the team. I for sure she will make the team. But in all, she doesn't. For teams in the WNBA, keep her on your radar. I don't know what the issues are. Maybe she has attitude issues and all that stuff. But we have all types of characters, even in the NBA, NFL, MLB. And she ain't doing nothing worth getting suspended, man. She has to be in the league.
Okay. So, couple of updates as far as the WNBA is concerned. They have free streaming all the preseason, as far as all the games. They, for the first time ever, they have a national broadcast schedule for the 30th season. I like what they're doing. They're getting more money. But it still goes back to that point in time when the rookies, Reese and Kaylin, got all the hate from the old heads, as the young folks call it.
Yes.
Got all the hate,
yes.
but this is the seed that was planted when they came in the rookie season.
Yes.
Now they're starting to see the fruition of that.
Yes. This is the house that Angel Reese built. You guys are welcome.
This is, and that's another thing that, and this is another thing that we have to dissect a bit. We gonna give them their flowers forever. But I just hope the two compadres, the two flowers that started this thing here, this new regime, I hope that they stay on their pedestals. I hope they stay on their horses. I hope, you know, at the end of the day, when you name the top 10 horses, you know, in the 5 seasons, these two ladies are still up there. Because like I said, there's a lot of talent that we are going to see in the next 5 years, in and out, coming in and out. So let's see if Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, I mean, I know the media is all on their throats and on their ears, but keep it locked in, ladies. Keep it locked in. Keep your game locked in. All the media is going to be in your ears, your faces all day. Keep it to where y'all are respected not only for doing this for the league, but in your games as well.
Angel not worried about Will hating ass.
Shout out to the W.
I do like the fact that, you know, like we said, they started it. Took brought out a point of them, you know, hopefully they can stay on their pedestal. I think they finally cracked the code. They cracked the code by being able to get off court buzz. You got Angel Reese popping up all the time. You see commercials, Caitlin Clark, and that's what they had to understand. Your product is what your product is, but if you want to get the money that you're looking for, that comes from viewership, which via sponsorship. People got to pay for ad time during your games. That's when you start seeing the real money come in. So hopefully, you know, this comes into fruition. They can get the money that they know they can, earn as much money as possible. But hopefully they need to, I don't know how often they do it, like a big brother, little sister type thing. How often do they reach out to the NBA counterparts to, hey, tell me about some of the investments and stuff that you do off the court? How do you know? Because for some of them, there's a reason why they had to play year round. Their money ran up.
True. I mean, there should always be like a rookie kind of symposium sort of thing to help them along. I mean, I think every league needs to have that kind of thing. But hey, shout out to the WNBA. Flage Johnson, the new signee of the WNBA from LSU. You got another star on your hands. You know, just gonna bring more money to the brand, more eyes to the brand. You guys are welcome. LSU putting WNBA on. That's what we do. LSU.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Because she was the second guard drafted on the team with another top pick. It's me in there from the beam. So don't do that, Dale. She's all right, and I like Flage's game, but she ain't gonna
star
and what she'll be music and she'll be okay, but don't do that. Don't do that. Shout out to Flage though. You're the only one loving her right now, but she needs a fan, so you need a fan.
What this hater got to say about it?
About Flage? She can hoop. Why wouldn't
That's right.
Yeah, she can hoop.
So real quick, I went and pulled up the top 10 highest paid players from last year.
Ooh,
looking at the endorsement money, Caitlin getting paid off the court. $8 million in endorsements.
She getting that. I want to be like Mike money.
Asia's $2 million. Sabrina's $2 million. Brianna 1.5. Angel 1.2. That's some good money though.
It is. It really is.
And now you're starting to see the increase in the contracts. But get to them. Diana Taurasi.
That's a terrible idea.
What's wrong with this idea? I don't understand.
The idea is the exact opposite of the message that league is trying to send. It would work, and that would crush them even more.
Yeah, it's a reason why they probably be having their manner, because they want to change the narrative of how the public sees them. They hoopers.
Oh no, don't get it twisted. If you follow the league.
Yeah,
some of them out there.
You follow the league, you got some Instagrams. You got some Instagrams.
They do it individually already. Yeah,
they do it individually. So you get on it. You just got to find out.
I mean, there's no way you're ever going to just look at, I don't know, just a women league and not think about attraction. Like it's never going to happen.
I mean, yeah, but that's exactly kind of the problem. That's what they're trying to say. Like, yes.
Well, what's the problem with being attractive to a group of people?
Nothing at all. But like that, when you end up trying to turn the league into that, like we got lingerie.
I mean, listen, if you ever watch football with the female, that's heterosexual, they will make comments about the guys on the field.
Nah, but this is the difference between guys.
They'll definitely subscribe to beach volleyball.
Definitely a difference between guys and girls, though. The difference with the girls following the men's sports is the girls are attracted to them, but the girls ain't gonna go all crazy like the men. For instance, if there's men and all that stuff you want to happen in the WNBA happens, we have creeps and turds and SOs and all them people trying to get to the games, and this is too much trouble. So they're trying to clean that image in a sense. Yeah, they're females there, and they can be. And there's some girls that's gonna be attractive in the league. There's some girls that's not. But we're here to watch the basketball game.
The difference is that they're supposed to be heroes and such, and role models, and like
oh my God,
men are
sexualized
at that age, so young. Whereas when you're doing that, that's so. He said that's like saying fat bitches can't do sumo wrestling. How insulting is that? We need to make it happen. See these BBWs pushing each other.
Don't encourage these guys.
No, it wasn't mine. It wasn't my post. Okay.
Is that another one of your Is that another one of your profiles, Dale?
Yeah, it's a burner page.
All right.
That's Elad.
So the segue from WNBA kinda to NBA. I was not aware of this until later on this afternoon. So y'all see, we had a breakup over the weekend.
Yes, we had a breakup.
Somebody broke up? What?
One, Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson.
No.
Yes. But I didn't know this part. Are y'all familiar with Lexi Brown?
Lexi Brown. Should I be familiar with her? Let me look her up.
Yeah.
She in the WNBA.
She is.
She played for the Sparks at one point. She's all right.
So I think she is with the Seattle team right now.
She at Seattle Storm. She went from the Sparks to the Storm.
So she had to come out publicly and repeatedly state that the rumors linking her to Klay Thompson is completely false.
Uh-oh. That's never good.
Never good. She emphasized that she has no involvement in Thompson's breakup with Megan and is focused solely on the upcoming WNBA season.
Hey, if you're going to rebound, this ain't bad at all. I'm just trying to tell you.
Rebounding with a rebounder.
It's crazy how her name came up in things, and I can kind of figure how her name did come up in things. Klay was probably DMing some people, and Meg probably seen it and probably took it kind of the wrong way. Out of all the people he was talking to, she probably was the most famous name on the list, and it probably came out that way, because Meg was going crazy all weekend in regards to the situation, and Klay was just having fun about it.
He was on his boat.
Klay's like, I'm a 5-time champion. Like, I'm not Lamar Odom. I ain't getting cursed. I'm not Tristan Thompson. I ain't getting cursed. You're not a Kardashian, but you was chilling with Kardashians at one point, so you kind of got that juice a little bit. So I ain't messing with you no more. That spaghetti and catfish was nasty. I'm done.
I don't know. Yeah, I know, right?
She lost a lot of people with that dish. I'm not gonna lie. Like
that's a Mississippi, Alabama thing. But how the rumors got started, because it came across on Instagram. The rumors emerged, about them having a breakup, and the fans are trying to identify a supposed third party. Brown's name was pulled into the conversation, but it was based on unverified social media claims, including alleged private messages, claims that Thompson and Brown followed and unfollowed each other. That's always a dead giveaway.
Real talk.
And viral posts from anonymous accounts.
Yeah, he was trying to bun it for sure.
But we're gonna see how this plays out. I know my man Will could care less. Well, we got other shit to talk about.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's over, dog. They ain't gonna be back together. We'll see who Meg's new man is soon.
It lasted longer than I thought it would last, to be honest.
A lot longer, honestly.
But Will, don't take this as no shot, brother. I love you.
Yeah.
But what she expect? He's a light-skinned brother. They gonna be knocking on his door, man. They gonna be. He gonna have to push him off of him.
Yeah.
Light-skinned brothers rolling back in style. This stuff goes in cycles, y'all.
Is that a Bobby Slayton? Is that a Bobby
Slayton salute?
But yeah, he's not strapped in that area. It's not tough for him at all. He's rich.
Oh my gosh.
And he looked kind of the same as when he got drafted.
Yeah. She gave him the elixir of life.
Right.
He's finna retire and be in the prime of his life.
You think he retires?
Oh, he got a couple more years, maybe. They all gonna be bad though. He's not good anymore.
Nah. His dad better be in the gym this summer, because that 3-point shot was looking real shaky last year.
I could see like at a vet minimum him returning to Golden State to retire.
Yeah, I think Dallas does him a solid and lets him either trades him or outright buys him out.
Mm-hmm.
So he close out his career there.
How you been, Bobby? Damn it, Bobby.
All right,
Bobby.
NBA news. Got a lot of stuff to cover today. Dale, try to stay with us now. They had an announcement, an official announcement, even though we knew about it going over the weekend. But the official announcement came out today. The Rookie of the Year was named. Anybody know who it is?
I know what school he went to.
Come man.
I heard about eight answers.
Big man from the Pelicans.
Big man from the Pelicans.
No, it's not clean. He didn't get it.
Zach Edey.
That's the big man from the Grizzlies. Nah, I think it's
Colin. It is him in there. I forgot about that.
Colin Knipple.
Come on, man. We know who won. Man, I got a bonus today. Shout out to my New Balance family, dog.
Nah, it was flag, right?
Let me get it pulled up. Yeah, it was flag. It was flag. Let me get it pulled up here. Right here. It was Cooper Flag today of the Dallas Mavericks. Cooper did his thing. But this is how it broke down. He got 56 first place votes, 44 second, for a total of 412. Con Kneppel, 44, 55 for 388. And the distant third was VJ.
Which makes sense. Exactly how it should have been.
Do you think this voting is accurate? Do you think the right person won the trophy?
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay. Do tell.
I think it should have been Khan. He had more points and he broke more records.
Yeah, look, he broke a 3 record. That's cool and all. That's what's up. But it's just kind of an achievement. It's not really like that means you got to be the Rookie of the Year. It definitely is great though.
It's what he did throughout the year though.
Yeah,
but also like
he was consistent.
You got to understand. Yeah, but Flag was too, and Flag did more.
And
Like,
Flag played on a pretty shitty team.
And he played on a dog shit team, and he was the focal point of every single match. Like at no point of the season was Con Knipple the main focus of the team he was facing ever. Like, nah, he wasn't.
He was the third. He was the third or fourth player.
He's kind
of the third guy. He's the third guy.
I feel like saying the fourth guy's wild, too.
It's not that wild because Bridges be cooking still. Like,
look at. And
they had Love. I mean,
you had Melo, then you had Brandon Miller, and then at a point, Con was the 3, and then Kobe White got picked up.
White was
Kobe White was picking up the slack, so he was fourth. Ended up in the season, but this is why Cooper Flag won the Rookie of the Year. When you come in with that much praise that he did and with his hype, and he keeps the hype going, there's no way he was going to lose it. He kept the hype going. He had a few stumbles, but he had 40s, 30s, and then it turned up from there. And it was bad for the rookie sense and anybody else catching up and winning it. Shout out to Con Knipple, who's going to be a great guy in this league, and I hope the best for him. But not even Con Knipple can take the Rookie of the Year from Cooper Flag this year, with Cooper Flag playing as extra advertised, because we wasn't even expecting all this. And if we didn't get that, Con Knipple was going to be the Rookie of the Year. But we got that. You
got to realize, like, he was also, like, more rebounds, I believe more assists or close to it, and more blocks.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure more steals, and definitely a better defender, like team defender as well. So, like, he had way more responsibility on his plate than Con did. The only thing Con really did better was shoot better. He was way more efficient from 3, and made more. So not just more efficient, but also took and made more. And also more efficient, I believe, mid-range as well. But other than that, that is literally the only thing that Knipple did better.
And I went and I looked.
I did everything else.
I see Con. He broke the.
So he deserved the award.
He broke the rookie record for 3-pointers, right? At 207 3-pointers in just 59 games.
Which, like, I love it, and because you see, only 59 games, that's the real part of the record that, like, we got to give love to, because the truth is like, this record is probably going to continuously get broken at, like,
new NBA.
Everyone's shooting just so many more threes. He just happens to be, of the new era of great shooters as rookies, the best one, for sure. He's a gun.
Now, I went and I put up Cooper's, because I was curious, because, you know, Jake had said that Knipple broke a lot of records. Now, when I pulled Cooper's records, youngest to score 35 or more points.
Yep.
Most points by 18-year-old in the game. Most games with 15 points, 15 plus points, 2 plus steals, 2 plus blocks as an 18-year-old. Most 20-point points games by a teenager. Massive rookie reason single game scoring record. And the multiple 15, 5, and 5 games, he had 24 of those.
And then you got to realize this about Cooper, too. Cooper could be coming out of the draft this year. He basically promoted himself up.
He's a baby.
So, Jake, as much as you're a Duke guy, you know you're going to go. I already knew you was going to go on the other side with this anyhow. Put some respect on Cooper's name.
Like, he rocked with Coop, though. He just, like, Knipple he likes Knipple.
Put some respect on Cooper's name.
No, Duke makes me want to not like the guy.
Terrible.
But it was close. There's only 26 points difference between them.
Yeah.
So
shout out to it being. That's crazy that the award came down to 2 white guys. You don't see that often.
Yeah, not
no. Hold on. Take it a step further, Will. 2 American white guys.
Oh yeah, great point. Even better point, especially right now.
I am hyped for
Mark Cuban was right.
It's super cool. At the same time, too, this ties Duke as having the most rookies of the years come from a university. They are now tied with North Carolina with 5. Does anybody else know who the other 5 guys are?
One of them is
5, or is it 5 more?
No,
5 of the teams that have this many.
One of them is Grant Hill.
Yes.
Eldon Brand.
Yes.
One
One's recent.
Kyrie.
Yes.
And
The other
Anthony
one's
Davis?
super recent.
Tatum.
Nope.
No. Oh.
Anthony Davis? No,
He went to
Kentucky.
UK.
It's
He
right.
went to
Kentucky.
UK.
Paolo Banchero.
Yeah,
Forgot
Paulo.
about him.
Yeah.
The forgotten Dookie. I forgot about him.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on. They got 4.5. They got 4.5.
Grant.
And
They got 4.5, bro. They don't got 5. North Carolina still up with 5 full ones. Grant Hill shared one with Jason Kidd.
He did.
and then the North Carolina, because I do enjoy the ACC love here we have. North Carolina has 5 as well. Does anyone know who those 5 players are? I'm in the room with like 3 North Carolina fans. You guys should know this.
Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Mike.
Kenny Smith.
Was
Vince
Kenny
Carter?
here?
Vince Carter was.
Vince, yeah, Vince was one.
Um,
Fuck. Trying to think.
Carter
Yeah,
played with
that
who?
counts.
Barnes.
That-
Harrison Barnes?
Nope.
No.
One should be a giveaway, Coach.
Harrison didn't get one? Damn.
Nope. It's Vince Carter, Michael Jordan, Walter Davis, Phil Ford, and Bob McAdoo.
Bob McAdoo.
Yeah, Mark
That was the
McAdoo
giveaway one, I
Yeah,
thought.
McAdoo was the giveaway. Yeah, it was.
And Duke and North Carolina both lead that stat with 5 each, and then followed by LSU with 3, who was Bob Pettit, Shaquille O'Neal, and Ben Simmons.
Come on, Dale.
Syracuse with Dave Bing, Derek Coleman, Michael Carter Williams,
DC.
and then UCLA also has 3 with Lou Alcindor, Sidney Wicks, and Jamal
Walton.
Wilkes.
Not Walton.
Not Love.
Not Love. Not Russie.
Wait a minute. UCLA had how many?
3. At least
After all those championships?
Yeah,
Yeah.
according to the good old Google machine.
Well, to be
that is
fair, a
what
lot
we
of
get.
those championships was one guy, Walton, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But no,
So like
shout out to
he
Duke,
could only
shout
win
out
it
to
once,
North
and he wasn't even on
Carolina.
the list.
This is why the ACC runs basketball.
That is
I
true.
got nothing left to say.
That is true. It's very true. Okay.
Drop the mic. What the hell?
Key
It was a
playoff
really
game.
weird- it was a really weird drop the mic. I'm sorry.
I know, right? It's like drop the mic. I gotta go back and pick it up.
Yeah, really. I was like, I lost it.
So NBA playoffs. We got 3 major Game 4 matchups tonight. Got a Game 4 of the Pistons and Magic.
Pistons up 48-42, although it's probably more than that. My link is way behind.
Yeah, that score is 50-46 Pistons with 1:34 left in the
You
first
say
half.
50-46?
Yep,
Yeah.
50-46 Pistons.
This elimination game for Detroit, isn't it?
No, they'll go down 3-1. But basically,
Okay,
it'll start
okay.
off elimination if they go down because they'll be down 3-1. They were down early. Orlando punched them in the mouth early, but they were able to respond in the second quarter. So
Okay. I like that. Cunningham
You
got
like
what?
that?
He got what? 10 points?
Who?
Okay.
Yeah.
Third game tonight. Game 4 as well. Thunder versus the Suns. OKC ends the night up 3-0. Will this be a closeout game?
yeah, this is gonna be a closeout.
Sweep.
This is gonna be a closeout game. I don't see
Jalen Williams
I
is
don't see
out
the
tonight.
Suns going. Yeah, I think the
Genuinely
Thunder still
doesn't
close
even
it out.
matter. Their team is so deep.
Was like, get it out of here.
Yeah, just pack them up, man. Don't stretch it out any longer.
And then this
Hey,
one
yo.
might be interesting. Game 5, T-Wolves versus the Nuggets.
This
Minnesota's
series
up
is tricky
3-1,
as hell.
but Ant is out for an extended period of time.
Yeah, he's done.
He's out for 2 to 3 weeks. Same injury kind of with Kevin Durant's dealing with right now, from what I'm hearing.
That's enough to get eliminated.
And they're up 3-1. And this all smells about everything for Denver to come back from a 3-1 deficit. Denver has came back recently in this decade with 2 3-1 deficits and able to win those series 4-3 back. I guess it's not even real, guys. Sorry, it's not real. So scratch that. It was in the bubble, so it don't count. But this will be the real test, though. This will be the first time for Denver to overcome a 3-1 deficit. And
Man's dealing with
I think
demons.
Denver I think Denver will win tonight. I say Denver will win tonight, and we'll go game 6. I'll see how it is from there. Let's see how Minnesota can react with losing Edwards, and also DiVincenzo, who went down with a torn Achilles within the first 3 minutes of the game the other day.
Yeah,
So
they may have been able to survive if just one of those guys got hurt, but it's gonna be rough with both of them out. I wonder, they're gonna need Io to go crazy again. Look, they only need to win one game. They just need Io to go nuts one more game. He had 41. If he could do anything like that, have the game of his life again, they can close out the series. But if not, yeah, we're gonna watch Denver come back from 3-1. It's gonna be wild. This is like, it sucks for the NBA that Ant's out, but the fact that he could possibly come back and this series could get stretched, I don't know. I think they like that, but him being out is whack. So DiVincenzo going down that early, that sucked, man. That was I mean, he's out next season too. That's an Achilles.
These two teams are going to be battling it out, and if Denver does come back, or if Minnesota does win the series, it's going to be tough for either one of those teams anyhow. Possibly playing San Antonio. San Antonio up 3-1 right now. Wouldn't be clear concussion in 3 days. And San Antonio looked crazy in the first quarter and a half. And then second half started and they just turned up on the Blazers. So they're up 3-1. Celtics up 3-1. Shout out to Will's team, man. And B didn't make a difference, man. And he should have just sat out for the rest of the playoffs. After that display last night from the 76ers, they actually looked like they played better without him.
Damn.
Pritchard balling
They
last
gotta
night.
trade him, bro. They waited so long and they gotta trade him. They got Maxey and Edgecombe. They're good to go as far as like their core. They need to trade Embiid, bro.
So Celtics balled out last night. My Lakers couldn't close the deal on Houston last night. Shout out to Houston though. People, game 3 Friday, they definitely should have won that game. Should be 2-2 right now. I'm still forever blessed that our construction house is still on 3-1, and I look to close it. Hopefully Wednesday at Staples Center. So, shout out to the Rockets on that win yesterday. Other action, other playoff matchups. The Knicks, Hawks 2-2. Knicks were able to win game 4 after the Hawks won the 2 previous ones. Dope. If I'm missing any other series, I think we probably touched on just about all of. Toronto and Cleveland 2-2 as well. Cleveland take the first 2 at their crib. Toronto take the next 2 at their crib. Yesterday's game was wild. Cleveland up 7 with 3 minutes left. Lose the game. James Harden, more turnovers than points. Crazy. 44th game in his career in the playoffs in which he's had more turnovers than points.
He's just so disinterested at times.
Yeah, and those times are called the playoffs.
Playoffs?
Playoffs?
Are you kidding me?
I ain't trying to play this game.
Oh, man. Let me see. You had 71 players who filed for early entry for the draft, which is crazy because I probably maybe what, 15, 20 of them max are going to be able to have the opportunity to get drafted over the early entries at best.
Yeah.
Joker and Randall were fined for the altercation they had in game 4. Joker, $50,000, Randall, $35,000. They gonna quit messing with Joker, man.
Joker started this one though. Joker was being an asshole. He was mad because he was getting his tail whooped.
I guess you stop telling the media you only care about your fucking horses, bro.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna see if we really care about your horses,
about this
bro.
game. That's the deal. He was mad enough.
He want to go home. He don't want to go home. So fuck them horses for the next week and a half, 2 weeks. Get busy and try to get this 7 and win it. Talk about horses and shit. Come on, dog. Like when he did that on Saturday, I said, yo, I'm gonna flame him all line. But I didn't do that. I'm gonna do it on the show where we got with the fellas. You did that. You went down there and you let McDaniels hem you up. It seemed like when your brothers ain't around, you ain't that hard.
Yeah, he did run down on McDaniels and didn't do shit about, like, he wasn't really about nothing. Like, you ran into him, so you did. You went full court just to chest bump him? That's crazy work. That's a full court chest bump. That's crazy.
he was hoping his brothers was going to be there by then.
Yeah, say what you can. Yeah. He's like, if I'm running, they running. Like, all right.
So, this is a question directly for Took. And shout out to Jay Randall, man, and your business, where to represent the Metroplex. But Will, Took, what's the tallest front court lineup you went up against in junior high basketball?
Oh, yeah, we had some skyscrapers, man. They used to let Rick run the ball up, and he was like 6'4".
I played in like a little summer tournament, and tallest front court I played featured Joakim Noah.
Oh, really? Yeah. You
Not the other guys.
I had taller guys in the paint.
Yeah, but yeah, they had some solid guys, but definitely some 6'9", 10.
Yeah.
6'8". Yeah, it's crazy.
So this here is 8th grade team.
Dunking during the layup lines?
This here is Joanna, man.
Dale, you know, remember in our era, that's to be a technical foul if you dunked in the layup line.
Dale wasn't worried about nobody dunking.
They didn't want to fix the goals. That's why.
I'm telling you, dog, these middle school kids be at it, yo. I'm telling you, they're most excited people to play is the middle school kids. I swear.
Oh man,
I think y'all 10, 6'8".
Yeah,
I want birth certificates to everybody.
I want birth certificates. You gotta walk in there like Denzel. I want birth certificates on all you motherfuckers.
I feel bad for whoever got to play them every weekend.
Y'all think Dale can dunk with a trampoline?
Yep, I think so.
He might be too light. He might go over the goal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He might just keep going. They never get him back.
So I saw that. Thought it was pretty interesting, man. It's some tall dudes.
Yeah, AAU basketball is a freaking thing, and it just actually started probably within the last month, and it's so wild. I remember AAU used to be so simple, and now everybody from every street corner, every block got an AAU team. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy now. But then I'm hearing about this before we go to another topic, that the way the cycle is, scouts are not really at games during AAU season anymore because of the whole college thing and the recruiting process and all that. And that's why high school ball is more tentative in a sense, and high school ball than AAU nowadays. Used to be the other way around in a sense. Unless you was that dude, you used to have guys that's going to their games daily. But from what I'm hearing around the AAU circuit is a lot of coaches, a lot of primetime coaches ain't even there at those games. We used to see and hear that primetime coaches were at those games.
Let me see. You have this might be, but I know two can hold his own. That's why I'm gonna be like Dale on this one. Let's talk about a little bit of NHL. Got the playoffs going in the NHL as well.
Playoffs.
With that being said, as far as the playoff pressure is starting to intensify, you got a bunch of teams that face must-win scenarios. I was trying to pull up the scores. There it is, playoff bracket. There we go. So right now you have cut that off. Western Conference, you got Colorado. They swept the Kings. Okay, they're tied. So Dallas tied 2-2 with Minnesota. You got Utah is up 2-1 on Vegas. Anaheim is up 3-1 on Edmonton. Carolina swept Ottawa 4-0. Philly is up on Pittsburgh 3-1, and I think they're up 3-2 right now for the game tonight. If I'm not mistaken.
Penguins are up 3-2 right now in the
Penguins are up,
third
okay.
with 10:28 left, trying to survive Game 5 and go into a Game 6. But the Flyers are up 3-1.
Thank you, too. Buffalo is up 3-1 over Boston.
Oh my God, the massacre at the Garden yesterday. 4 goals in the first period from the Sabres. And it's funny because I seen I thought it was a fellow Bostonian with a Bruins jersey on yesterday on the train, and he was like, I'm from Buffalo. And he said, and I'm here to watch my first Bruins game in 20 years. And he said, it'll be hell if I lost and have to go back to Buffalo with this jersey on. And I said, hope not. And an hour later, 4-0 Sabres at the end of the first period. I said, man, I hope that man had a safe trip to the crib, dog.
Yeah, for real.
Okay. Is my camera still frozen?
Nah, your camera good. We
good
can
to
hear
go.
you. You're moving, you're doing a Harlem Shake. Good.
Okay, cool. Appreciate everybody looking out for you, boy. Tampa Bay is tied 2-2 tied with Montreal right now.
What a win. What a win from Tampa Bay last night in OT, man. That was a hell of a game.
Let's see. Now, the Canucks have requested permission to interview Kevin Adams for the GM vacancy. So you got some front office changes coming there. The Lightning's Victor Hedman is doubtful for the first round action. And I was looking. My man got injured yesterday.
What, in the Dallas game?
He took a skate to the face.
Yeah, that's the worst thing, man. That series actually is like one of the illest series in hell. Because we talked last week, Coach, and the Wild got the first game and they scored like 6-7 goals. And I'm like, they're not going to score that many again in the series. Well, they haven't. But the thing is, they've just been great games all around. You had Game 3. Dallas wins in the OT. Then it repeats itself in Game 4. Like, series is fire right now. 2-2 in that series. And then you got the series of the Vegas Knights ain't the expansion team no more, but the Utah Monmouth are. And the Utah Monmouth played tonight against them at 9:30. And the Monmouth have a chance to go up 3-1 in the series, which is interesting as hell. We talked about the Sabres a few minutes ago. The Sabres are going to win their first series, potentially, for the first time in like 20-something years. I think they had the longest playoff drought of all NHL teams.
Playoffs?
The
What
early
talk about?
2000s, like
Playoffs?
literally
You
top
kidding
10
me?
early 2000s.
Playoffs?
It never gets old. Yeah, you know what I found out today too that I had no idea about. Kind of change. I don't know how I feel about it. I have mixed emotions. I did not realize the great Mike Modano works in the front office with the Wild.
That's great. No, that's what?
I heard it on the radio today. I had no idea.
I didn't even know he was. I didn't even think he associated himself with sports. I mean, in that sense anymore. Well, I didn't know that. And the Wild's always been okay to me. Like that
Benedict.
Will knows a lot about him. Yeah, it speaks like that, man. The Wild, it makes sense.
So we
That's
are.
surprising to me too. I didn't know.
We're a
I
little
didn't even know
mixed
he's
here.
still associated in that area.
I thought he was still in town. But fair enough. Y'all ready to talk a little baseball?
Take me out to the ball game. Swing.
A couple of updates and headlines. You got the Braves claim the top spot of the power rankings. The Braves have surged to the number 1 spot. Shout out to Chris' team. They have reached 20 wins already.
Ooh, that's fire. And the rest of their division sucks. And the rest of their division sucks. So right now you can have like a 15, 20 point lead by the end of June. The way the Phillies and the Mets are playing.
Shout out to my NL team.
Now,
Oh, this is why we don't hear Jake talking tonight. Because his Blue Jays are getting his ass whooped by the Red Sox.
the Dodgers had pitching dominance, and Ohtani is already having a Cy Young push. So the Dodgers are the number 2 ranked team that still remain a powerhouse. And Ohtani and Tyler Glasnow headline early Cy Young conversations. Both of them got elite stuff that they're throwing out there. But Ohtani's health and innings count will determine whether he can make history by winning an award as a 2-way star. Will he do it?
Nope, he's not, because he's struggling with the bat right now. And just me being in Vegas sometimes with my friends, I don't bet baseball like that in terms of the batting and home runs and all that. But I'm hearing that he's struggling and he's losing people money. So we'll see if we can turn it around.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's some breaking baseball news. The Guardians are calling up former number 1 overall pick Travis Bazzana to take over second base duties for the Guardians.
You noticed that too.
Yeah.
Oh, that just came in. Jake was on his phone. He buzzed his phone and came to buzz us, man, because I just got it too. Yeah, you see this a lot too. You're starting to see this a lot with teams bringing in their prospects early as hell. You know, and it never was the norm like that in the league. You kind of let them get their feet wet a little bit in AAA, single A, and bring them up. But it just seems like, they bringing these guys up fast. And the Guardians, were they a playoff team last year?
Say again, too?
They were a playoff team last year, the Guardians?
I think so.
I guess this is just the way the MLB works now. But I feel like if you're bringing in your guy like that, that means your team must – I mean, you must need them. But I feel like there's a faster need for these guys now than there was ever. But like I said, I'm not tipping off on the MLB like that. But I know that type of stuff wasn't happening like that in my day.
Will, y'all had a stunning move that happened. Well, not too stunning. Departed ways with your manager, Alex Cora, and 5 staff members after a disappointing 10-17 start. Is this the sign of a major reset, or we just pivoting?
They fired everybody. Like, you got to go. You got to go. You take that stupid ass plant and you got to go. Like, it just, they all had to go, man. They wasn't doing it. Like, our team has nothing but talent, and we started off playing dog shit. We actually should have good pitching. Can't none of them pitch right now. Just as a team, just not playing well. Way under. Last year, we way overachieved. This year, we're way underachieving. So.
Any rumors on who the next skipper might be? Well, who's the interim skipper right now?
I genuinely don't know. They're probably like, we're not even playing these games.
That's what I thought when they fired all of them. Will, I said, are they gonna be eligible to play in the next game? And they got all their coaches fired.
Probably brought up some guys from the minors, maybe.
Chad Tracy.
Okay.
Promoted from managing, from managing AAA.
There you go.
Veritek. That was the most disappointing thing. It wasn't about Alex Cora, because I thought that piece of shit should have been fired when they hit him with the scandal. But hey, they kept him. Whatever. But firing Jason Veritek, Jason Veritek. Do you know Jason Veritek? If anybody knows Red Sox baseball,
I get it, but if he ain't making the right calls, he ain't making the right calls. He got to go.
My only thing to Veritek was, no, he should have been fired too, I guess. Yeah. But I feel like he should have got the Sunday news instead of being in the news with all of them. Should have got the Sunday news with like, oh, Jason Veritek resigned. But it's crazy because that actually happened. I heard that they offered him another position. He said no, and then that's when he got the boot. So technically, they still wanted him in the program, but he didn't want to go to whatever they wanted him to do.
Yeah.
So now it's focused on John Henry, and I'm hearing a lot of rumblings about John Henry from him selling Yankee stuff at Fenway Park. And I think I went to the Red Sox store a few times. They got a couple MLB teams in there, but I don't know. Being a Yankees fan and having Yankee stuff in there, I wouldn't feel a fan's perspective if you're mad. But yeah, I'm hearing a lot about John Henry. Will in regards to everybody calling him a piece of shit and all this extra shit. How you feel about him?
Look, people have always disliked John Henry. John Henry's always been a businessman first and baseball second, and he always will be. That's just how it is. But yeah, look, when the team's underperforming, they're not big John Henry fans. When the team's doing well, he's a lot more likable. But he's like you ever seen the guy? He looked like the turtle guy, and like he's mad quiet and weird, and like yeah, he's an odd dude. Like that type of brain that made the type of money. He's different. His wife is wonderful.
I'm about to say he made money and bought a team so he can get laid.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's like, just the whole billionaire thing, and then look, his wife's nice as hell, but he's an odd dude. Not a bad guy, but them billionaires are never the best. But I don't know. People are always going to be sour on him if the team ain't playing well. That's just how Boston is, though.
That's true. Hey, Took, real quick, you were talking about earlier about the new trend, about them bringing up these players younger now. I think part of that probably has to do with you starting to see the trend now. They're trying to get in front of these big ass contracts and want to see what these kids have beforehand, so they go ahead and give them a contract earlier. So about time the second contract come around, they've already kind of milked them for their first one, and they can the second one might be a maximum deal, but they're saving their money on the front end.
Right, exactly.
You can thank the Dodgers for those moves. The Dodgers started that.
They sure did, didn't they?
The deferring money shit, yeah, they're gonna put an end to that pretty soon.
Oh yeah, that's circumventing the salary cap.
Yeah, but hey, you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. I don't even think it's cheating because it ain't against the rules yet.
Yeah, that's true. It's still legal. The ABS challenge system stats have been released. The new data shows that the Mets, the Cubs, and the Royals are leading the MLB with 63% ABS challenge success, while the Nationals sit last at 39%. But they say the catchers remain the most accurate challengers with the 61% success rate. Makes sense. They're right there at the plate.
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah, it's right
They like
there. How can they miss it?
they're literally part of all the action.
They are the strike zone.
Right, exactly.
All right. Is Jake back? Jake, are you ready?
What a jabroni.
Not quite back to the house yet.
Okay. We can keep it pushing. Just let me know when you're ready.
Niche.
Jabroni niche.
Let's do a little sports. Y'all ready for a little sports chatter then?
Sports chatter, yes. We are ready for sports chatter.
Let me get them pulled up here. I got a couple of them for us. Because we need to bring that back. There used to be a whole show back in the day for us.
Hell, BC ranked 14, baby. Just letting you know.
BC's ranked what?
We ranked 14. Well, there's two polls, so I think we ranked like 17, 18 and 1, and 14 and 1. But I'm gonna take the 14 over the 18. You know how we do it.
Hey, getting into the postseason, bro. Like that's good stuff.
But that's no question. We gonna get to the postseason. I want LSU.
Yes, sir.
Baby. I want LSU.
No, not this year. Not this year.
Yeah, you
We're
bums.
done.
Too soon,
Snowball bums.
We're done this year. I'm gonna rewatch my highlights from last season.
Oh man, let me see. I'm trying to.
I think it does. I mean, hey, speaking of sports chatter, college baseball, I believe LSU, they're going to change the formula now because Jay Johnson went portal heavy. He let his young guys leave, went to get guys that were supposed to be proven in the portal, and the guys that he went to get that was proven in the portal are the guys that's letting us down and the reason why we suck this year. And so I believe Jay Johnson is going to be like, yo, I'm trusting my recruiting and my development. And I'm going to have my young guys play instead of reaching in the portal and obtaining these guys.
What's his name?
With the coach, Jay Johnson?
Okay.
Yes.
Come on, man. Y'all wasn't getting Parsons was no transfer, was he? Come on.
Yeah, he was a transfer. He was.
Oh, he's a transfer. So he's not really an LSU guy.
What do you mean?
Where he transferred from?
He transferred from Air Force.
Y'all didn't recruit him. He don't count.
Yeah.
They put that label on him for a year.
Sure.
I'm trying to y'all keep going. I'm trying to pull up this. I had two of them specifically.
It's all good. Yeah, look them up, Coach. While you look them up, Blue Jays getting their ass whooped by the Red Sox 5-0. Actually, yeah, bottom of the ninth. Blue Jays got no chance. Twins up 8-2 on the
Great
Mariners.
reporting, Angels fan.
Angels, White Sox delayed. Further announcements about that in a few minutes. Coaches Rangers getting their ass whooped by the Yankees 4-0, top of the sixth. Pirates and Cardinals played today. Cardinals won 4-2. Rays and Guardians played as well. Rays with a 3-2 victory. Shout out to the AL East leading Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Yeah, let's see if we can ride some other news. I don't know if we had this in the script, but I might as well get into it right now. A little
bit.
Away. Boxing news. Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, camps are talking in regards to a fight potentially in the summer. Both camps are trying to discuss weight right now. Shakur Stevenson wants it at 144. I think a dehydration clause, 10 pounds. We'll see what Devin Haney reacts. I know Devin Haney has moved up. I think he went up to like 147, 154, something like that. And we'll see if that matchup happens as well. Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua will fight at the end of the year or early 2027, but AJ will fight a tune-up on July 26th. Cinco de Mayo weekend in boxing. Zoro Benavidez. Tune in. I believe it's DAZN for the pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? It should be a good one. I think it's cruiserweight. I think Benavidez is going to cruiserweight for this fight. I'm going to fight the cruiserweight champion. So it should be a good fight. And Jarrell Big Baby Miller has challenged Deontay Wilder after his win the other day, claiming that Deontay doesn't want to fight him because he almost made him cry one time, told him to shut his pie ass up and sign the contract.
That's cool.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Dale.
Yes.
I know Best in the World on Thursday. Tune in, everybody. Dale's going to be sad a little bit. A few of his homies got fired. He'll speak on it on Thursday. I know it was a disappointing weekend for you, Dale, in the WWE house.
Yes.
You know who got cut.
Yeah. Listen, you spoke on it before too. The Wyatts wasn't gonna last long, and they packed them all up. They packed them all up too.
Dale, I'm not there I'm in the comment thread more than I'm in person. But Dale, you know, I try to keep up as much wrestling as y'all do, man. I could tell that from day one that they was not gonna last, and they was trying to only do that to reap the money of Bray Wyatt. Damn shame by the WWE organization, dog. Damn shame. You know what I'm saying? But Coach, I'm sorry, man. You probably got the chatters chewed up, man. We trying to talk some tags.
No, appreciate you carrying your brother across the finish line, man.
Yeah, man.
So the first one is from our group member Ruru.
Ruru, baby. That's my dog right here. I like him.
This post, he says, what does he mean by edge of collapse? Is the Lakers roster trash? And this is, as far as Lou Williams saying, man, the expectations of LeBron are insane. Even at 41 years old, the media still treats him like he has to do it all. Nick Young, I've never seen anything like it from a teenager all the way to now. People still expect LeBron to carry a team on the edge of collapse. It's wild. So obviously, let me get the comments pulled up for our group members here. Buck Sale, let's get us some help. Does it need help too?
No, these guys are injured right now. He played the third fiddle for most of the season, and he's used to playing the one. So this is no difference from LeBron. What we seen in that Rockets game yesterday was load management at its finest. LeBron said, "I'm not going to sit out this game. I'm going to load manage on the court." That's what he did last night. And his response to 41 years old, doing his thing. He does still get, all this media hate, media hype, because this is what he wants. This is what LeBron wants. So I'm not even going to give people the sad note about LeBron. He's too old. No. When you're on a pedestal like LeBron is, and you're still in the league, they're going to expect you to do more when you get older. And it sucks that you can't or may not be able to, but this is what LeBron James, this is the bet that he's in. He's going to lay in it, be cozy in it sometimes, cold, take the covers off. This is what it is.
Buck says, Ruru, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. Kenny Rogers. This is, I love how Luka is considered a collapse.
Play the gambler.
I love how Luka is considered a collapse, but Antoine Jamison was primed for Jordan on the Wizards. Narratives are funny as the dude was retired for 5 years. Y'all buying that?
Did Antoine Jamison play with Mike Jordan?
In Washington?
I'm trying to think about that. Probably did. Probably Mike's last. I don't know. It doesn't seem. I think he can play like the next year, but yeah, man. I'm sick and tired of all the Michael Jordan comparisons to him, man. This is two different generations, two different guys, two different teams. The way Michael Jordan was growing in the league, they couldn't pay money to guys 6 through 12, 13. This is why Michael Jordan had fucking Bill Cartwright and Randy Brown. The reason why LeBron James can have a couple guys in supporting cast is because it's different now. The way the pay scales are different now. All that's different now. So stop comparing these two, man, and who did this with this and who did that with that. One thing you can say for certain, dog, on both sides, Michael Jordan, we seen this dude. Hey, he's a bad motherfucker. We see him win 6 rings, man. You seen him winning 2 straight three-peats. LeBron, you seen the guy going 23 years running, still playing basketball. Appreciate both of these, dog, because they're going to appreciate it. And they're laughing at y'all because I don't think these guys they're like, y'all trying to act like they got beef. They don't got no beef. Care about that.
I'm glad you see that too. That's the way that I've always viewed it. All the comparison stuff is so nauseating, but I'm like, just enjoy the ride right now. And I figured that out. I used to get upset with all the Kobe and Jordan comparisons at first because it was dudes that I knew. Shout out to my boy Seth. Dudes that was beating you over the head with it. It's real aggressive, like LeBron fans are right now. And I'm like, whoa. You like your guy like my guy. At the end of the day, that's cool. But I'm like, but I was upset because I didn't start watching Kobe, really, really enjoying him until the last 2 or 3 years of his career.
Yeah, I was a Kobe fan galore. Like, I'm a Kobe fan all day, every day. But I never, ever in my life said that he was better than Jordan because any fucking person that watches basketball knows that that's a spitting image of Mike. And there might be some things that Kobe did better than Mike, but Mike was better. And I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like that Kobe, big Mike. You know what I'm saying? And as a man, you want to be better than that person. But deep down, Kobe know he ain't fucking with Jordan, and everybody know that he wasn't fucking with Jordan. But that's my guy still, because he put popcorn in my hand when I didn't eat it. He put bananas in my hand when I don't eat them. That's the type of player Kobe Bryant was. Wherever he was, I was. Game time on, I don't care if I got to go to the bar, get off of work early, I was watching him. So appreciate all this greatness, man. The new era and ever, man, because this is lovely, man. It's a lovely sight, man. It's the game. Love the game.
Absolutely. Jake, who would you consider as the greatest Phoenix Sun of all time? Or who would y'all consider as the greatest Phoenix Sun of all time?
The greatest Phoenix Sun of all time?
Steve Nash, final answer.
The greatest Phoenix Sun of all time? Devin Booker.
Okay. And who'd you say, Dale?
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash. Okay. So this is the post from Jesse.
Well, hold on. Let me answer can I answer?
No. You had the opportunity. Keep going, Coach.
This answer should not be allowed because I did not physically see him play, but I've seen the highlights. I understand his greatness and what he did for our team. It's Charles Barkley.
Okay. I tell you, I thought you were going to say Kevin Johnson.
He's my second favorite son.
Mine too. When he bammed on Elijah one, it's like
Yes. Yes.
And looked at him like take that old man.
I just saw an interview with him talking about that not too long ago. He was like, man, we had missed like the last two shots. He was like, everybody looked dejected. He was like, I gotta make something happen. He was like, I saw the lane, I saw him. Like, I'm gonna do it.
I love when Dale gets into basketball talk.
I do too.
I love it, man. Hey, we could talk old basketball before LeBron messed it all up. Okay, we can talk about that.
So this one is from our group member Jesse Murray. No caption to it, but Devin Booker scoring breakdown. What's that? First and 3-pointers? Let me see if I can blow this up for us. How's that?
Yeah.
Okay. He's first in 70 point games. He's got one. Got 1 60-point game, 5 50-point games, and 32 40-point games.
How many assists you got?
That is the funniest ever. How many assists? Hey, yo, he's a bucket getter.
Let's see, 2.6, 3.4. Yeah, not a lot.
Here we go, right here. Yeah, you true. You're right, Jake. His high was 6.8.
That's good though. Not a point guard.
That's not bad.
It's right.
It's not bad for a 2 guard. He got
He's a
4.3, 4.8, 5.5 the last. Yeah, it's not
Steve
bad.
Nash to go. Thank you.
But Steve Nash scoring numbers don't look nothing like that. Steve Nash scoring numbers all look like 18.
And you heard what Kyrie said. Steve Nash's trophy ain't even his.
Yep.
But no, I think Devin's the best son because not only with the longevity with the Suns, the fact that he stayed there. Like, name Charles Barkley, Kevin Johnson, all these guys, Steve Nash, that was even traded, to Phoenix. These guys wasn't lifers, man. Devin Booker, along with being a lifer, I mean, he's the Phoenix Suns. My kids ain't gonna remember Charles Barkley and Steve Nash. They gonna remember Devin Booker.
Ain't nobody gonna remember Devin Booker.
Dan Marley.
I know.
Thunder Dan, baby.
Oh, speaking of Charles Barkley, I think I said it a week ago, but I've actually heard the story behind it. Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley are gonna play golf at some point this summer.
Haven't spoken in years.
Friend in between them, I think his name is Vince Coleman. I think he was a former baseball player. I was with Michael. We called Charles and basically Charles like, yo, I'm sick of you and MJ going do this stupid crap back and forth. He said, y'all got to talk, man. I'm with him right now. I'm pitting him on the phone. So Charles and Mike talked on the phone, you know what I'm saying? And said, when the summer, Charles' summer starts after the NBA whole thing, he going to go hang out with Mike, play some golf, and hopefully, it's the extent of the old relationship that they had, man. And that's dope. I loved it. That's the best news I heard today because, you always want to keep your best friend. Some people can't keep their best friends. Some people, their best friends are probably their former best friends now, and whatever you can do to try to, reconcile that, do it, because you might regret it one day. You don't want to regret it on the day that, where there's a million people at the funeral and you feel like you still ain't, pay your respects because of how respectful the relationship was then. So You know, sign to anybody that, you know, going on beef with their best friends or whatever. Hash it out. If you can. Now, if you do some slimy stuff, give him the two-stone private driver. With Ric Flair's chair. You heard?
Yeah, boy.
The Golden Goose.
2-piece and a soda.
But yeah, man. Enough Sunday praying on Monday.
All right. Y'all ready for a little Jakey Jake time?
The Niche.
Let's get it.
Welcome to Jake's NASCAR Niche, where we dive into the twists and turns of the racing world.
Let's get ready for Jake's NASCAR Niche.
Man, I'm so badass. I get 2 intros. You see that, Will? You see
I was in my
that?
wrestling mode that night.
It's so badass. Hey, so Dale, I need you to watch the celebration for this.
Let me see. You can get
When Coach pulls it up. But
is
real
it the
quick,
first one or the second one?
it's the second one.
Okay.
I got to say this first. Dale, you're going to love this. Those two. Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through. Hurricane Hocevar scores his first NASCAR Cup Series win. Carson Hocevar is, I think, a 21-year-old driver that just got in the Cup Series last year. He won the Rookie of the Year last year. Didn't take any wins, but he's inching closer every time. He's got a super fast car. He's constantly in the trucks. Well, at Talladega this weekend, he finally got his first win. You got to play the whole thing. So this is his way of playing homage to Dale Sr. Dale Sr. was able to get in the window of his car and drive it for the he almost caught that, and was able to drive it from the window. I've never seen anything like it before. But yeah, no, this kid's been scratching and crawling his way to be able to get this win. Talladega's a tough track. It's the biggest track in NASCAR. Lots of wrecks. The big one happened early in the race, shockingly, and took out like 15 cars. But he was at the front all day. And he was battling with Chris Buescher, all the Fords. Chevys normally don't do well at Talladega. Toyotas do even worse. It's always powered by the Fords. And something about the Spire team with the 77 car and the 7 car were just able to stay up front and do it.
Luca, baby.
But unfortunately for Carson, during the celebration of wanting to do this, nothing bad happened. He didn't get hurt. There's a part of the celebration where you get to do a burnout, right? We're all excited for the burnout, right?
Right.
Well, he finally gets to the crossing the start finish line. He needs to turn his car. I've never seen anyone figure out how to turn a car from sitting on the door. Well, he's going to start turning it, but the problem is when he turns it,
Like
he can't slow it down. Watch this. He hits the wall. But
My man
I
about
bet he
to
is.
die after a win.
Watch him. Boom.
Oh, man.
But he gets to be the burnout. He completes it.
There we go. I did it. That's good. That works. Take the
I thought he was
pictures.
going to go flying out of the car.
Man, it's
Take
frozen.
the pictures. It's great.
Hey, nah,
Take the
I heard
pictures.
everyone's going to Chili's this week, and Jaden even said we're going to Chili's. I'm looking forward to it. But,
Hey, listen here. Chili got the smacking $10 deal, dog. Hey.
Yeah, 1099 deal. That's good
Hey,
stuff. I like
they
that.
got some of the best appetizers, too, I swear.
So
Yeah,
was
I
that
got
the
the bussin'.
was that the homage to Dale Earnhardt when he hit the wall?
No, not the wall part. It was
Oh,
the sitting
shit.
on the window.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
wow.
This dude is terrible, man. He is
We
the
just got real
worst,
dark in here.
bro.
Damn.
Hey, this man's vicious, man. He's vicious.
Nobody gets a pass with Will.
Oh, God.
I did
So
that
here we
because I knew
are.
Mike was in.
We've got the standings now. We've got, I think, 17 races to go. Chase is going to be starting here soon. With that win, Carson Hocevar jumped to 8th place. Ryan Preece had a decent jump because he won a stage this week. But as you can see, with 5 wins this year, Tyler Reddick still stands at the top, doing pretty good, up 100 on Denny. Other than that, it's pretty close all the way down through. Chase Briscoe's right behind the cut line because Hocevar jumped him with that win. It's tight. These guys want to make the first chase in 15, 20 years. And Talladega, this is actually a neat little fact that I picked up while watching the broadcast. Talladega has now 13 first-time winners at that track. There are some drivers that have only won at Talladega. One race, one win, Talladega. But this is Carson Hocevar was the 13th driver to win his very first race, and it was at Talladega. I thought that was crazy. But Talladega is so unpredictable. You see a lot of people that, might not win somehow end up at the top because there's always that one big wreck. If I could find that, Dale, I know that'd get you excited. You know what? I'm going to look for it real quick. 2, co-host, what you got?
My man Bubba ain't got no wins yet, dog.
Actually, he caused that wreck.
This man's over here cursed, man. My man over here cursed. I haven't heard Bubba's name, man. So hopefully my man Bubba get in. We haven't heard from you in a couple weeks, Jake, man. Don't ever go a week without doing the NASCAR niche. I don't care if there's no races. We need the NASCAR niche every Monday night. You heard?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We need the
Jake's
NASCAR niche.
There you go, Coach. I just sent it to you. Here you go, Dale. This is the big one from Talladega this week. It was not entertaining, but it was interesting for sure. I know Dale likes the wrecks more. That's why a lot of people like watching hockey for the fighting. A lot of people watch racing for the wrecks.
Watch people potentially wrecks and potentially get hurt. This is bad.
Will, shut up.
This is bad for business.
Are there any Asian drivers? Just Jake.
They got to be one.
There goes Bubba.
Oh, boy.
God damn.
Took out half the field. Only 4 drivers survived, apparently.
That's insane.
See what happens when you let one of them in?
Again.
Yes.
But it was a good week of NASCAR. Carson Hocevar scores the first win. A lot of drivers on the in the Cup Series aren't a big fan of how Carson drives because he is very aggressive, causes some wrecks, and spins out sometimes. And I got great news, Coach. I know what you're doing this weekend.
What am I doing?
He's heading to Fort Worth. I can't say this. Fort
Worth
at Texas Motor Speedway. NASCAR is going to be in Texas this weekend.
Hey, Coach, it's the weekend.
It's on Jake.
He's going to go there.
I've never been to a race there.
Bring your pepper spray.
How far are you from there?
Probably about an hour. It's in northwest Fort Worth, and I live in southeast Dallas.
I wonder if you're any closer to Coda.
To who?
That's Circuit of the Americas.
That's near Austin, right?
No, yeah.
Yeah, it is in Austin. My bad. Never
Texas
mind.
Motor Speedway is fast. I mean, it's closer.
You want to go to Texas Motor Speedway anyway because Circuit of the Americas is a road course, and that's where they make right turns. But
got roller coaster though.
We'll see you in Texas next week. That's been your dash of NASCAR.
Already.
Someone should get that engine checked.
The exhaust sounds a little loose.
I was part of the race yesterday, man. I was part of that car pile up.
Yeah, one of the ones that hit the wall. He said,
So, Dale.
Yes.
Who was the quarterback that y'all signed this year for LSU?
Not Sorensby.
Well, that's the reason why I was asking, because I would say y'all dodged the bullet.
We did talk to him though. We brought him in for a visit and everything like that. So yes.
And he took the money from Tech.
Yes.
Now we know why. Let me get it pulled up here. Because this man's got some going on, man.
Yeah, man. But this is starting to be a trend with college athletes, and I mean, hey, this has got to be directly involved with NIL because now you've got these millions or thousands to actually place these bets and get addicted to something like gambling. So yeah, man, this is wild stuff.
Hey, so I've never heard of it, but I just want to say I thought he went to Texas Tech because he went to Lake Dallas, whatever high school that is. That's where he went to high school at.
Yeah, the real deal is his girlfriend is on the volleyball team or something like that at Texas Tech, and so she getting paid, he getting paid. They're gonna be together. Makes all sense.
Why you gotta put UC in a bad light like that? Put him in his Indiana jersey. This is bad.
But
he was a Hoosier at one point.
This is where he picked up the problem. Cincy.
Shut up, Will.
Campbell's so boring there.
Shut up, Will.
So he is actually checking himself into a residential treatment program for gambling addiction.
Yes.
And that's just at the beginning of his issues. He obviously understandable. He's under investigation by the NCAA.
That's the big part.
Extremely alters Texas Tech's plans.
Hold on. Listen. He's under investigation for what?
Gambling.
Throwing games.
So remember, there was like a rule change to the college players being able to bet on sports. Like, if I'm not mistaken, like the rules is like no more betting, period, on sports. Like they're not allowed to do it.
Two, how do you feel about that as a residential wage earner?
I'm lost because I did hear that the rule was no betting. Then they made the rule that they can bet. Now you're telling me that they went back to you can't bet?
I believe the rule is you cannot bet.
Okay, then his ass is in trouble. But what I feel about this is that he's in addiction, and there's many different ways to go about your addiction, and he's not doing the notable things to go about it, so he just keeps gambling. And when you're losing, the way he's probably losing, this extra NIL money doesn't help you either. Because to a gambling addict, whenever you get extra money and you're losing, you think you're going to come up with that money. You think you're going to come up with that money. You can't be like that.
Yeah.
Instead of saving that money.
Similar to this meme, too?
Right. Person who keeps on gambling, people will stop gambling. Exactly.
So, according to AI here, there is no betting on any NCAA sponsored sport. This includes
as an active athlete.
This includes NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL.
Oh, so
because
he can't bet on nothing at all
whatsoever. Wow.
Exactly.
Okay, then his ass is grass. Then don't take. Hold on. We just get no. We ain't doing this shit. Nah. We ain't doing this. We're not doing the privilege thing here. We're gonna give this man. We're gonna just send him to rehab. Nah, his ass should have been stripped of that money, stripped of that whatever transfer scholarship. His ass should have been took to go to stepping. Because you're gonna let him go on the field once he gets out of rehab. Because you can't do all this for him to get out of rehab and then you guys
put him right back in that environment.
And you can't keep him or keep him. You can't do that to him. You can't do that. But this is eventually probably going to get. This is probably going to be the last time we see him at Texas Tech. Then Texas Tech is put like a money into a brand new stadium, brand new complex, all that stuff.
They got that all money, and they just got a big time recruit that verbally committed to them today. Probably the number one running back in the nation.
Yeah, he's probably going to say, "Whoop, I'm out." It's crazy. It's sad. Unfortunate for him. Trying to get into the league. Best wishes to him in rehab. Hopefully he can get better.
Mike slid out right quick. Hey, Will, I got my wife a Michael Jackson clock in the kitchen so she could remember the time. And if you thought that joke was corny, you are not alone.
You would not know.
I didn't feel like
Shout out
saying
to
that.
Mizzo. My God.
So let's see. Now that's a little bit of college talk. Now to the
So
NFL side. So go ahead, Dale.
real quick though, like if he can't play, then we're talking about an NIL deal with a player that can't play. So
You gotta get their money back.
right. All right. So are these contracts, are they guaranteed, or is it like, hey, if you play X amount of snaps or whatever, you're gonna get this money, and if you don't, you get this amount of money. I don't know if that's how the deals are structured, but I gotta imagine if I'm a booster and I just paid this guy $5.5 million, and now you can't play quarterback because of a problem. I got a problem with that.
So I just Googled it, and it says there are no universal guarantees. Payments for NIL contracts are not guaranteed for all athletes. The amount an athlete can earn depends on the terms of the specific contract, the marketability of the personal brand, and the willingness of companies to engage in endorsements. That middle one is going to hurt them.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this, what the NCAA does, because always the next step after they punish or try to enforce something is they got to go to court.
Mm-hmm.
Lock his ass up.
You lock him up too?
Nah, I ain't gonna lock his ass up. But like I said, man, it's tough, man. It's tough when you got a strong addition like that to the point where you get in trouble for that shit.
Okay, so
can't risk your job.
NFL headlines. Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor's been hospitalized. Not life-threatening, but stomach-related issue.
Yeah, stomach-related issues also always turn into shit like that in the future. Prayers for LT though. He's had a long road. Trust me.
Undrafted quarterback Diego Pavia is drawing attention. He did get a rookie camp invite from the Ravens. And he's attracting interest from the Winnipeg Blue Bombers of the CFL.
Let's go.
This guy.
We need a replacement for Zach Caleros. It'd be huge.
Oh, Caleros was there?
Yeah.
I love watching him in college. That's funny. And then if they get Pavia, no, so I'm not gonna lie. If he's replacing Caleros, that's like perfect. He should do that.
He won a couple of Grey Cups up for Winnipeg. You know how I rock with Winnipeg. Come on now.
You know what's crazy about this?
Of course
I
you do.
Seen that he wasn't drafted, and then I seen that he's like, I'm not hiring an agent. Fucking agent. He said that on national TV too. Said to John Gruden, and I said, yeah, you're not gonna get. Hey, it's okay not to get drafted. It's a few guys that got undrafted deals, whatever. But when he said that, I said, dude, nobody drafting you. You already 5'4", 5'3". They're already risking it for you, and you're not gonna go get an agent.
Yeah, he's trying. His
mama's his agent, right?
No, he doesn't have no agent at all. I don't think. I guess his parents is agent, because he's still in their kid. But yeah. It was kind of awkward.
that was so ruthless.
Yeah.
As you said, the man was virtually a little person.
It was like 5. No, but I'm just saying in general, like they already say small quarterbacks got no chance in the league. But you're making it hard on yourself by not hiring an agent.
Tell it to Kyler.
Yeah. Well, Kyler hired an agent.
Fair enough. But he was
Kyler fast as hell, and Kyler had a fallback to a whole other pro sport.
Yeah,
he did.
That he was better at, in my opinion, in football.
Seems like it.
Speaking of new career in the sport, y'all see Russell Wilson play for the Savannah
Bananas?
I didn't.
Man, his career's falling.
No. Hey, speaking of which, I brought up his name. Castellanos is trying out as a wide receiver as an undrafted free agent as well.
Oh, shout out to Castellanos. He got the wiggle. Let's see if he can run some routes.
I
Damn.
hope he gets a chance.
I hope he don't, because he left BC.
This motherfucker.
Let me see. They have now on the day one of the draft, they had an average 13.2 million viewers, the third most watched day one draft in history.
With no quarterbacks, I'll tell you something.
It says a lot, Will.
Means we actually like the whole sport, not just glorified ass, crybaby ass, Aaron Rodgers ass quarterbacks.
Did you hear something about Aaron Rodgers, Will?
Nope.
I heard that Aaron's gonna make a decision on coming back on Monday.
Oh yeah, some good Aaron Rodgers news. There's a new strain of mushroom out, and they called it the AR-12.
Yeah, I was curious. What if you heard something?
Make you wait to get high?
So next Monday on this show, we'll find out if Aaron Rodgers is going to be turned to the Steelers.
Allegedly, because he's supposed to be 6 weeks from the first time he said it. Then they were supposed to be 2 months from then.
I was just trying to get him on the show every week. That's all. That ain't no real news,
Bills have shut down trade interest for Keon Coleman.
As they should. As they should.
Well, then throw him the goddamn ball in. That's me saying that.
That's a fact.
Mike Tomlin explained his Steelers departure. No surprise. It had to do with the lack of recent postseason success.
Yeah, absolutely. We all screamed after every postseason he didn't make it or lost in the first round, he should go.
That's a bad reason to give up free money.
They just get tired of this shit.
Yeah, forget that. It's free money. Money leaving on the table.
Vikings picked up Jordan Addison's fifth-year option today.
Oh, they picked it up. Ooh,
yep.
Okay.
Saints released wide receiver Samori Toure. I said it right there.
Some bum. Sure.
After drafting Jordan Tyson and Bryce Lance.
Yes. But the guy I'm looking forward to getting cut is Mason Tipton. Okay. It seems like whenever there's a Saints wide receiver room, there's that one guy that you want to get rid of. So similar to you guys with Turpin. Okay. I understand this. Okay. But listen, I've been dealing with this for years, coach. Okay. Tommy Lee Lewis was the guy on the field receiving the catch to get the pass interference. Okay. That was the guy. His ass should have been on the field, coach. All right? I'm so sick of that dude. Everybody wanted him cut.
He's no Dalton Schultz, man.
Everybody wanted him cut after the freaking pass interference. We want the referee fired. We wanted Tommy Lee Lewis cut. All right? Mason Tipton is Tommy Lee Lewis part 2 right now on my team. Get him up out of here.
Dale, and I think our partners on this podcast would agree. You are the most over-the-top fan out of all of us.
Fickle as hell.
You live and die on every play.
And every player. Every bum, every jag.
Dale, we're gonna have to take a phone. I know we said we're gonna do a telethon last week. We had to change. We're gonna do a telethon for Dale. Well, my man's gonna need some pain meds for the headaches he's about to go through. We got to get him some more so he gets some designer bags. Cowboys signed Marquez Valdez-Scantling today.
Cowboys did?
Yep.
Yes.
It's actually a decent pickup for y'all.
Yeah, he's fine.
What we gonna do with him?
He came in cheap.
What we gonna do with him?
You gonna throw him the ball when CD evidently gets hurt, like inevitably.
He's not gonna be on floor then.
Well, after today's news, you know, hearing about you get to
might be CJ getting packed.
Go ahead, too.
George Pickens it was rumored. So Adam Schefter lied to us. This is why I don't believe media hype. I say there's a new media guy every 5 years. He says that Pickens got his franchise tag and signed it, right? So the same Adam Schefter comes
Right
out
before
today
the
and
draft.
says George Pickens, yes, it says George Pickens did not sign the franchise tag. So which one is it? So the reports are now that George Pickens didn't even touch the sheet to sign the franchise tag.
Yeah,
Then
I was surprised to find out. I was surprised to find out that he signed it, like days ago.
This makes sense.
So, but there is a risk involved because the team can always pull back the tag, and then you left with nothing, So there is a risk involved with signing the tag or
Jerry,
not signing it.
Jerry, take that tag back. Jerry, take the tag back.
This makes sense though that you heard one thing before the draft because they didn't want to be pressured on that day to draft a receiver.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
Yes.
Especially when
motherfuckers.
Yeah. Also, too, I don't know if you heard or not. They're saying that my guy may not be with us after this year, even though he's hurt. Even though he's hurt, but he's one of my favorite Cowboys currently. He got a new agent.
Overshone. He got the same agent as Mike and
David Mulligetta.
Future Texan.
Yeah, that would hurt. That was so
Overshone. Lead us to the promised land, Overshone, and I won't be too mad at you if you leave.
Nah, you gotta be mad either way because if he bounces, you only really got what, a year and a half of him
at max.
Yeah,
because he missed the whole first year.
Mm-hmm.
I just think this. I think that news right there just kind of blends the player that we think he can be. So let's see if he's that player this season, and then all this will make sense. But if it doesn't, and he plays below, Dallas got his rights. He good. We'll be out.
This one kind of surprised me, but then I thought about it. The Eagles exercised 2 fifth-year options. One on no linebacker Nolan Smith, the other on defensive tackle Jalen Carter.
Of course not. But Smith, I was surprised about.
I was surprised by Carter.
Really?
Because Davis already got paid. And the rumors that were coming out before the draft that Carter may be available. I think the behavioral stuff that we see from time to time, it may be wild in the locker room. You got him. You got AJ acting the fool. They may, you know what, we need to get these guys up out of here. Yeah, quarterback don't look like he can take the type of pressure internally.
There's another news thing that just came up on my screen. The Eagles will not trade AJ Brown to the Patriots.
Is that official or they come up on the Toot Watch?
That's the Toot
Watch. On the Toot Watch.
Let me see if I got Dale. You had sent me something that we can cover as our last segment for tonight. Let me get it pulled up here. Hold on a second.
I don't want to cover nothing that Dale got, unless it's a female.
I sent good things.
I'm playing, Dale. I'm playing with you. Of course we want to hear what you got. You know?
You said good. You said dick lips.
And you laugh at it every day.
Every day.
You're welcome.
Dale, your screen frozen, Dale. My man's screen frozen. All I see is his teeth.
Damn, Dale. This tiny as hell, Dale. How was I supposed to read this?
I'm frozen. Oh my gosh.
You're frozen in such a good action shot too.
Yeah, it is. It is. Pretty good.
Let me see. Dale, this is really small, Dale. Let's see if I can get it pulled up some.
Story of his life.
Bruh. Will just got those singers at night, don't he? So Dale sent this to it. These are the remaining unrestricted free agents.
Who read all this shit?
Go ahead, start from first one, Duke.
Here we go.
You want me to read in the class? Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Tyrod
Russell
Taylor,
Wilson is a free agent? I didn't know that.
Russell Wilson, Tyrod Taylor, Jimmy Garoppolo, Cooper Rush,
Yeah.
Skylar Thompson, Jeff Driscoll. What's that?
Brett Rippin.
Mark Rippon's nephew.
Jalen Wolford, Isaiah Black, and Joshua Dallas.
Wait,
I can't see that.
Dobbs.
John Wolford, Easton Stick, and Joshua
Dobbs.
People.
Joshua Dobbs.
Two, you remember when they said this guy, it was a mistake for us to let him go?
It was a mistake for us to let him go because I think he was only going to be good on our team. But overall, yeah, he's shitty now that he went to
I can't believe anybody said that.
Yeah, it's weird.
Cooper Rush for about 5 weeks was the top 5 QB in the league.
You know what? He might end up in New Orleans.
No.
Kellen Moore loves him.
He had success with Kellen Moore.
Loves him. Kellen Moore fucks with him. No bullshit. He said Kellen Moore talks about him every day on the same show. You never watched the podcast, Dale?
We're good. Continue.
Running back free agents that kind of stand out: Najee Harris, Joe Mixon, Austin Eckler, Antonio Gibson, Nick
I thought
Chubb.
Austin Eckler was done. Like he was wrapping it up.
I thought so too. He hadn't fouled yet.
A lot of these players ain't gonna foul. A lot of these players are gonna be like Odell Beckham and think they still can play. And Odell Beckham, guess what happened? He's about to have a deal with the Giants. Probably not, but I mean he'll be in camp getting some new Giants gear.
The Giants smart. They'll sign OBJ. LSU great. Go Tigers.
Receivers: Tyreek Hill, Deebo Samuel, Jawan Jennings, Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, DeAndre Hopkins, Josh Reynolds, Gabe Davis, Juju Smith-Schuster. No, the Aces, Noah Brown, Sterling Shepard, Tyler Lockett,
the extremely aging Brandon Cooks.
Shout out to James Prochet. His uncle's good peoples.
My man Brandon Cooks, take him for the last 4 games of the season, dog. He'll do you well.
Yeah, half of this list ain't even gonna get signed.
And Njoku's a free agent?
Half.
Right.
Half.
Most.
You think
because they had that emerging tight end in Cleveland just started tearing it up, rookies.
Him and Junior.
It's because also I keep telling y'all Njoku is not that good. He's okay.
He'll be a Patriot next year.
I'll take it, but for the low, only for the low.
And I only say that because I think you guys on draft night or one of the draft days there was a rumor that potentially trying to go get Kyle Pitts. So I mean,
we ended up drafting a tight end though.
Oh, okay.
Reardon out of Notre Dame, I believe.
How old? Where'd he go? Where'd he got my guy go? I just saw him. How old is Zach Ertz?
He got to be like 32, 33, huh?
Who you talking about?
Zach
I'm thinking he might have played with McNabb. He's definitely longer than two.
Maybe just barely no. Like maybe just barely no. He was
right.
Plus he done fractured his ankle a bunch of times. The dude is paper. The glass man.
Tay some big play Tay. You got big play Tay?
If I'm a team, I'm gonna get on big play Tay immediately, dog. Best player in Saints history. Big play Tay.
You did catch that, right, Coach?
Say again.
Zach Ertz, 35.
He's 35?
Yes.
Okay.
He's drafted in 2013.
And when did McNabb leave? Like in 11, 12?
There you go.
I think.
There you go.
McNabb left in 2014.
Oh, he left in 2009 with the Eagles. Okay. Where'd he go? Here we go. Lyman, y'all can check that out if y'all choose to. Will Hernandez. Oh, Will Hernandez. He's not a bad backup guard. I like his nastiness.
We hype for backup guards.
I know, right?
I mean, hey, there's a shortage of old linemen. So
Bosa, Jordan, Clowney.
Yeah, speaking of old, Calais Campbell still playing.
Mm-hmm.
Calais Campbell got shit else to do.
Brent Urban, did he used to play for the Bears?
Yeah.
At one point in time? Like Will said, Clowney, Reddick still out there. Calvin Noy. The wonderful Marcus Davenport.
Marcus, what's up, Mark, baby?
Leonard Floyd, Von Miller still out there holding on.
So imagine your team trading up in the first round of the draft, and all the pundits are like, it's gotta be the quarterback. It's gotta be the quarterback, and it is Marcus Davenport. That's what we did. We traded up for Davenport.
Who did y'all pass over for him for his quarterback?
The Baltimore quarterback.
Nah,
Lamar?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Well, to be fair, the Patriots, we let him go too.
Wow.
We traded up for that bum.
I think we let the Ravens trade up to us to get that pick.
That's just as bad.
To be fair, the whole league slept on Lamar, though. Except for the Ravens. But even the Ravens in the first round drafted somebody else, then traded into the first round back in to get him.
So Davenport was the second defensive end selected that year behind Bradley Chubb.
He was a workout warrior, bro. He was a freak.
He's a bum.
So y'all traded with Green Bay to move up to draft him.
Oh, it was Green Bay? Okay.
That's crazy work.
And my team just didn't pick him, regrettably. Who did they pick right ahead of him? Because we were like picking right there.
Let me check for us.
Don't break my heart.
Let me
Don't
see.
say Cole Strange. Don't say Cole Strange.
Cole Strange.
What pick was he?
He was the 30th, I believe.
23rd. That Dale remembers all that.
Who was 23rd?
Y'all was the 23rd. Y'all took Isaiah Wynn.
Oh, God.
Fantastic.
Hey,
So
at least
glad
we
we did that.
didn't pick right.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Some bad stuff, man.
I want to hear no more fake Patriot fan shit
So
from you, Will.
just put it in perspective. Davenport was the 14th pick.
The weirdest pick ever.
Yeah, I know, right? Y'all passed over Tremont Edmonds, Derwin James, Jair Alexander.
Like all studs.
And then for you guys, Will, I say y'all it was 23rd. Y'all passed over DJ Moore. Oh, y'all had 2 firsts that year.
Damn.
Us?
Yeah, you had the 31st. Sony Michael. Sony Michelle.
Sony Michelle. Oh my God.
Bitch ass Michelle, bro.
And Lamar was the very next pick.
That's what I'm saying. Lamar went right after our lap. We could have had him. We took Sony. That's the one I remember. It was Sony Michelle over Lamar, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
Sony Michelle, who was good for one playoff series.
God dang it, bro. Oh.
Hated him.
Oh my God. What a bust. All right,
Okay.
this is how I learned not to draft Patriot players on your fantasy team.
Oh, that was dumb. Yeah, I don't know why you did that.
So, Dale, I looked it up. Green Bay traded a first-round selection of 14 overall for New Orleans in exchange for a first, which is 27, and a fifth, which is 147, and a 2019 first-round selection.
Yes.
Wow.
Marcus 2 firsts.
Marcus
That's what we
2
call it.
first and no sacks.
That was your
Barely
boy's
the
call,
games
wasn't it?
played. Yeah, barely the games played.
Wow.
But not even sacks. We talking about games played.
Not the game. Not the game. Not the game. We're talking about practice.
Does Bobby
God.
Wagner get signed this year?
Somebody will take him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know who the hell needs him?
Patriots.
A linebackerless Cincinnati Bengals team.
Thought you said they got linebackers.
They didn't get any linebackers. They did not address linebacker once in this draft.
Yeah, but they addressed all the run issues. They'll be fine.
I mean,
It'd still be nice to have a veteran leader on that defense.
Carrick, isn't he like younger and less hurt than?
Always. Well, no, Hurricane be hurt too.
Hmm.
It's more likely Wagner finishes the season than on Hurricane.
Okay.
All right.
Good stuff, Coach. Good stuff.
I appreciate you guys, gentlemen.
No,
Y'all rock it out as always. Who's your shout outs tonight?
Shout out to you, fellas. Like, share, subscribe. Shout out to the plug. I'm stealing everybody's shit.
Okay, looks like we're gonna do the STWF TV reviews tomorrow on Invincible after the chop up. So check us out.
Which seasons? All the seasons?
Sure, we'll talk about everything.
It's a lot.
mainly season 4.
Okay, good.
Shout out to
Dale,
y'all, man.
are we going to end up doing a review show over the Hogan documentary?
I'm in for that.
We
I'm in for that.
We can do
We can do that.
I mean, we can break it down next week to where we have some topics, and then we spend half of the Monday show. Since Coach, I'm just doing it on Coach's availability. We can second half of the Parlay perspective next Monday. We can review Hulk.
Okay, I'm down with it.
What channel is it on?
Netflix.
Netflix.
It's on Netflix. All right, word.
It's 4 parts.
4
Oh,
parts.
Emotional.
Y'all know I hate Hogan.
Why
I
do you
hate
hate
Hogan.
Hogan?
I hate Hogan about as much as I hate Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Why do you hate Hogan?
Well, for starters, like
He's a real American.
Because he's a
He didn't
hoe.
give Will his shit on his head.
no, that was Brett with the glasses. That's why I hate Brett.
You went in that with a pipe dream.
I was in the 47th row. Yeah.
Hey, check it out and let me know what you think. Now, you can still hate him afterwards, but you won't be able to discount what he did for wrestling.
No, I know what he did for wrestling. I know what he did for racism too.
What? Kill people's pushes?
But
He killed
you know what?
people's pushes. What do you mean what he did for wrestling?
I'm gonna save it for next week. I got some hot.
Yeah, watch the
questions for
show.
y'all.
Watch the
Yeah,
show
I got
because watch. Yo, I'm gonna tell you Will to watch the show because as the last couple of days have been going, even without me watching the show, yo, the media can fuck a lot of shit up. Watch the documentary.
We gonna blame it. All right, okay.
No,
This
not
motherfucker lost a court case and went real petty real quick.
It's funny. I'm gonna watch it.
So yeah, nah. It was just
Fuck
yeah.
Hogan. I'm gonna watch it.
Based on what you gotta watch that shit. Tune in.
It's a man with the skin of leather.
Shout out to you fellows, man. It's always fun as always. Let me see. Shout out to Mike, Brandon, Chris, Cash Bandit, Keith, Kenneth, Russell, 1158, and Bobby. Appreciate y'all
Bobby
hanging out
was
with
in
the
the
boys
building
tonight.
today, dog.
A rare Bobby sighting. Bobby, hardest working man in the restaurant industry.
Go check out the new restaurant, old restaurant. You know Bobby, man. He got chains. You heard? Chains. For
Hey,
days.
my final shout out guys on the show know it already, but happy belated birthday to my son Cooper. He turned 10 yesterday. He's a badass.
Happy
Cooper.
birthday. I'll take Cooper over Cooper Rush.
All right.
Give me Coop.
So appreciate you guys. I got a merchant that just came up, so I got to take this. With that being said, tune in tomorrow night to the chop up. Hang out with your boys. Will send us out.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.